Hello everybody, what's up? My name is Callie.
And I'm Knight.
And welcome back to
The Great Ace Attorney. But I can't help but feeling that some of their opinions are rather subjective.
I agree. It's the irrelevance of what some of them are saying that sends a shiver down my spine. Still, at least some of them assertions don't actually incriminate Mr. Natsume in anything. That's something.
We must use it to our advantage, Mr. Naruto. Cunningly.
Yeah, you're right. Let's listen to the jurors again. Carefully. If any of their assertions are at odds, I'll pit them mercilessly against each other.
Yes, don't hold back. Put them against each other. Like a cock-fighting ring. They were legal at this time in history.
I'm just thinking of the cockroaches thing. We're heading to the geyser, aren't we?
One sec. I'm trying to figure out.
Hold it!
Because the old man fell down.
Right that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him.
Well, quite. That's precisely my point. Clearly, that someone wearing green was the victim. I mean, who else would wear that orange color? And clearly, that funny little Nepalese man with the disturbing mustache is the culprit. We did read this.
But let us not forget, madam, the defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman.
Why, of course he does. If he admits stabbing her, his life is over. The man is obviously a litter-faced coward, honestly. Claiming the woman simply collapsed before his eyes.
If that's a lie, as you're suggesting, do you not think he would have concocted something more credible?
Oh, I really couldn't say after all. You were all poor, and who's to say what goes through your funny little minds? Which we have read this, but I was hoping we could.
Yeah. I could tell you what's going through my funny little mind right now, but you wouldn't like it.
I do declare the man has already made the admission. He himself stated there was nobody else around. Surely the conclusion is obvious. No one else could have possibly committed the awful crime. If no one else could have done it, the accused must be the man. Really, it couldn't be more simple.
The argument is compelling in its simplicity, I must admit.
I wish we could bring up Mama, you're too kind.
I think we're supposed to pit her and the guy in green against each other?
Yeah, we are, but I don't know how. Oh, I didn't see the microphone's in the way.
That's why I was a bit confused.
Yeah, because I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Objection!
Here we go. Those two statements clearly show a flaw in the juror's reasoning. A flaw? What are you talking about, counsel? Well, juror number 2, juror number 6.
My, whatever do you mean? Oh, I have to do both voices.
She is sweating bullets.
Well, you would be too if someone just randomly talking.
And he's like, hang on a second.
No, he's like, jelly donuts. I'm not even here. I think perhaps the old man didn't hear you.
Unbelievable. It's not like I was loud or anything. There's at least one fact of which we can be sure here. The bookshop receipt found at the defendant's room clearly indicates that on the day of the attack, he had been at Your Books and purchased a number of second-hand titles. Then he returned home on foot.
But the man says he has no recollection of his return journey.
That's correct. But what he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in a green overcoat who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes.
Yes, we are all aware of this. The poor girl, a young woman, who was stabbed, obviously.
Objection!
Can we really be sure of that, madam?
My, whatever do you mean?
I'm sure you heard juror number 6's account of what happened to him on that day. That same afternoon, there was somebody else apart from the victim was wearing a green coat and who fell over on the icy street in the neighborhood.
Oh my! My goodness, you mean?
That's right. I'm referring to, of course, to hard of hearing juror number 6.
Are you really suggesting that the person in the grave overcoat for whom the defendant saw collapse in front of his eyes was the jolly old gentleman on the end of the bench here with me today?
That is entirely possible, yeah. After all, the old man has a somewhat similar build to the victim. Well, look at that. My goodness me!
Oh, sorry, you need a pee?
That was spelled P-E-E.
I know.
And crucially, we know precisely where the old man in the green overcoat fell.
On Calabash Road.
Therefore, the person whom Mr. Natsume saw collapsing in front of him was in fact juror number 6. Means the defendant must have taken the long route back to his lodgings. And if that's true, then clearly the crime scene on Briar Road where the woman was stabbed was not on his way home.
Oh my!
You idiot, old man. If you hadn't been so daft as to roaming about there, we'd have boxed this off hours ago. And, oh really? What were you thinking wearing such a befuddling coat? Who are you to fucking talk?
What did you say to me? Is it a crime for an elderly to walk the street these days, huh? Is it a crime to slip over on ice? Is it a crime to keep up with the latest styles wearing a beautiful green overcoat, is it? I think I did that voice wrong, but that was just... My lord, I do hope it won't cause any convenience, but...
You'd like to change your leaning, I presume?
I do declare that I won. I should like to call for a verdict of not guilty.
Thank you.
And I would too.
What?
Is it a crime to change your mind? Is it? Well...
Juror number 4 cannot... No. Juror number
She
5.
has some racist tendencies, but I don't think she's that, like, blinded by it.
Oh god, no.
It was more of, like, that poor young woman, because she is a woman.
Yeah, so it's a sexist thing.
No, it's more of, women get attacked all the fucking time. And they're tired of it.
I know.
Hat pins. Anyway.
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruto. That was wonderful.
Well, we've managed to change a couple of minds at least. It's strengthening our position somewhat.
Yes, and it will prompt the other members of the jury to reconsider their stance as well. They'll be asking themselves if their current leanings are really right or not. Now, if we could just identify one more clue discrepancy that would make them stop doubting Mr. Natsume,
Which I figured that one out already.
we might be able to tip the balance completely.
That would be juror number 5, right?
I don't know. Oh, 5 and also one before him, yes.
Van Six is looking to bring this trial to an early conclusion. That's what we have to prevent. Whatever means we can at our disposal. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Thank you, counsel. On with the summation examination, please. Yes, my lord.
Well, it could have been that old man in the green that the defendant saw. It's a call not guilty. It's only right.
The man with no... Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay, so number 3 and number 5.
Objection!
Those two statements are clearly at odds with one another. At odds, counsel. Explain yourself.
Please don't point. It wasn't me. I swear.
Oh my god. What? I just want to get this done and dusted. Well, juror number 3.
Oh, me, sir? What do you mean?
Juror number 5's words just now are extremely significant. Let's take a moment to consider the implication of what's been said on our map of the local area. On the day in question, Mr. Natsume visited this bookshop to purchase a number of second-hand books. And on the same day, we now know that there were works being carried out on Mishiram Street, making it impassable, which means on the defendant's route home. Could not have been taking him along Meerschaum Street and down Briar Road.
Oh, yes, of course. What do you think, sir?
Well, yeah, you can't argue with that, really, can you? Must have been a good 2 yards or more of that pavement up. The gentleman and gentlewoman that came along had to turn back and go the other way. So the only conclusion is this. The defendant must have taken the longer route back to his lodgings.
Yes, I suppose he must have.
I suppose it must be right, huh? Juror number 3, you said the following. The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop, but we see now that he had no choice.
Ah, yes! My Lord, Mr. Judge, sir, if I may.
Yes?
I don't think I know good conscience that I can say the man's guilty now. Yes, I'd like to see this trial continue so we can get to the bottom of what really happened. Boing!
Here we go. We did something.
What about you, sir?
Me? Well, alright then.
See, you're a good guy.
If there's a hole in the prosecution's argument, it's gotta be filled in. That's what I say.
See? Once he has doubts, he turns around.
Well, that examination has concluded with a larger shift of an opinion. The ayes 2, the noes 4. So the noes have it. Not guilty, they say. Which means we no longer have a consensus among the members of the jury. The trial will continue.
Objection!
Shut up.
Oh, you're actually drinking it.
And he's gonna break it.
Yeah, I know.
What a waste. Could it seem churlish of me to drink from my hollow chalice moment after raising an objection, only to crush it into disgust? Pray forgive this discourtesy.
We would if it was a one-time deal, dude. But come
You
on.
do it a lot. Lord Von Zeeks? Seems I must retract my earlier remark. What do you mean? I mistakenly credit those jurors with intelligence by describing them as insightful. Yet we have just witnessed them falling for a cheap trick performed by an Eastern entertainer. Go fly and fuck yourself, man. Use that cape and fly! There.
Whatever do you mean?
Objection!
I haven't tricked anyone. Everything I said is the truth. Indeed. Stalwart juror number 5 was undoubtedly repairing a road, as he claims. I believe you said it was a good 2 yards of the pavement which you had excavated, sir. That's right. Took me the whole day and they paid me a measly tuppence for it. Now, my learned Nipponese friend, tell me. Do you have any notion of the distance the 2 yard represents? Well, doesn't really fucking matter, because people had to turn around anyway.
2 yards is a little less than 2 miles.
So 6 feet?
That's still enough of a hole that you don't want to get near it.
Yeah. In other words, a distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate vigor.
You think he has moderate vigor?
That's fucking hilarious, man. I doubt you have moderate vigor. Would you not agree, my stalwart friend? Me? Oh, I can't say you're wrong, no.
But who would do that in winter, too?
fuck?
How slippery would that be? Yeah, exactly.
And did you perchance erect a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the site of your works? He fucking said that they had to turn around.
Yeah, people would turn around. But he's pretty much saying, yeah, but he could have not.
I wouldn't dream of it. What a waste of time.
He's putting a doubt in.
Our coaches would have had a hope passing anyway, and we just turn any gentlefolk back the way they came. Kids just jump right over us all the time. The accused is no gentleman as far as I can see. Go fuck yourself, man. I have little doubt, however, that he could spring over a 2-yard trench in his meanderings around town.
I'm not going to be surprised because, no, he couldn't do that.
Is that true? Is it? The uncurtailable truth is that the books just purchased by the accused were found at the scene. There can be no doubt that on his way back to his lodgings, Mr. Natsume walked down Briar Road. Crushed in a single sentence.
Just have to...
And oh, the man...
Oh, I would say there's an easy explanation for that. Did not the book in a certain house have the name of another person? That's what happens when you check out too many books. Old man, you can't talk?
Aww. You said that around 5 o'clock on the day in question you slipped and fell on Calabash Road. Pray, was there a suspicious-looking Nipponese behind you at the time?
Oh, I, can't say I remember.
You don't remember? Well, neither does Natsume. Like, hello? How about a wager, my learned friend? You say it was this old man that the accused saw. But I would lay 1,000 to 1 against you being able to prove it. I'll take your money when I win. Order! Order! Lord Van Zeeks, explain yourself. My lord, if you had such a trenchant argument up your sleeve, why in the world did you not proffer it? Yeah, proffer it during the summonation examination. Because I was bored. A sightseeing experience he no doubt came for.
You didn't say the first sentence.
I wanted to give this young foreign student the sightseeing
I'm just saying, you need the whole sentence to make it make sense.
I wanted him to see for himself how the opinion of the jury is so readily swayed.
AKA, I only said the jumping thing to fuck with you.
Ugh. But my hospitality has its limits, and they have been reached, I feel. Mainly because I'm drunk as a skunk. No, keep the cape on. So, my learned friend, today's sightseeing tour of London is now over. Oh, what are you talking about? We haven't left this room! My lord. Prosecution requests permission to call its next witness to the stand.
I feel like this should make a sound, like the hairdresser.
Granted. Bailiff, bring forth the witnesses!
Okie dokie, sir.
Its next witnesses?
Mr. Naruto, do you not remember? We've been told on several occasions that there were eyewitnesses to the incident.
Well, Mr. Garrett would be one of them. Yeah, I remember. One of them being a Scotland Yard policeman, no less.
I'm afraid that it's likely that the prosecution's next witness.
Alright, no matter who Van Zeeks brings to the stand as his witnesses, and no matter what they say, I believe in Sosuke-san. I know he's innocent. And I'll keep believing it to the very end, until this battle is over. Believe it.
Oh.
Witnesses, please state your names and occupation for the court.
Which one do you want?
I kind of want the chick,
Really?
because I know she's a bitch. And you know I do bitch women very well.
She's not a bitch. She's a stereotype, but she's not a bitch. But okay. Constable Wally Bates, nothing to report on the streets, sir.
This poor fucker.
And I'm Miss Bet. Patricia's my name. I'm proud to say I'm this young town's hero's wife.
You said Miss, not Mrs.
Fuck off! No.
Also, he looks like he's wearing, like, straws for one of those
That's the
beer
strap thing and
hats.
he's eating
Yeah,
it.
I know. What's the story here?
Well, in truth, we've not been married long. In fact, we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day.
Are you drunk, sir?
No, he's tired.
Well, I know he's tired, but, like, his
It's from the
cheeks.
cold and stuff. He's,
No. It was... Oh, sorry.
He's a street cop, so he spends all his time walking around and like going down the streets, and they get paid very little.
Oh, no. It was your husband I was talking about. He seems tired.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My finger
Hardly surprising. Well, as being an honorable occupation, patrolling the beat is the most demanding work in the world. Oh, really? I'm sure I've heard that before, actually. Military guy? Like, from back in Japan. Indeed, apart from the rare days off, our gallant officers trudge some 20 miles a day, you know? Oh no, we have heard this before. They patrol boarding houses and pubs, collect taxes, survey the streets, check the meters, and are reading true.
No, it's a funny thing is, I know that in the time period the game is set in, that Toronto, Canada had more pubs than they had cops.
You know, I think you've said this before too in the last
Probably.
the last case. And they're responsible for keeping the streets clean and lighting and extinguishing our streetlights. And I just spit all over the TV.
There are a number of items on that list that don't sound much like policing duties at all.
I wouldn't just be falling asleep on my feet. I'd have collapsed long ago.
Well, there actually is a reason why cops did a lot of like runaround things.
Because there wasn't as much crime, I would hope.
Oh no, there was a shit ton of
Fuck.
So cops, as they around this time period, was the starting of cops as we see it. Truthfully, when cops were first put in place, which I think was still in the 1800s, no one trusted them because no one liked the idea that an outside authority can come in and tell you what to do, and also they just thought it was shifty.
You're not my dad.
Well, it was more of like, why do you get to say if I broke the law or whatever? Like, who made you boss?
Mm-hmm.
And also, how much power are you going to abuse?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I know. But, so, they did a lot of, things for community to help make the community like them better in ways.
Help their reputation.
Yeah. But because the beat cop, the one on the street, is like the lowest level, they were like, well, you don't really do anything but walk around, so go do that.
Well, I mean, like, look at Rolly's fucking hat. It goes without saying that a policeman's primary duty is the apprehension of criminals. Even when he's off duty, a constable is expected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat.
And that is also true.
For the London, Bobby is a man of honor. And a man of slumber.
And a man will hear more from next time.
This has been Gally.
This is midnight.
See y'all next time.
Bye bye, everybody.